Hello, everybody. It is Christmas Day if you're watching on the Realm Network, and I know a lot of you are because we got a lot of new subscribers with the last promotion we did, and I got a big announcement to make referring to the subscribers of the Realm Network. But Merry Christmas to you watching on the Realm Network. Merry the day after Christmas if you're listening on Podcast One. And Jeff, why they missed up the opportunity to get a free month that would cost them absolutely nothing, I don't know. But we did have a lot of Podcast One listeners come over and sign up to the Realm Network to get their free month.
Yeah, and if you are one of those new people, welcome, and take advantage if you haven't really gotten into the Realm Network and everything you can do on there. There's a download button with each one of these episodes, and they're up for approximately 30 days, but you can download it and keep it for all time. So just hit that download button. It's right next to where you would stream it and keep these episodes, especially if there's one coming up, you can't watch it that day. You won't be able to watch till a later date.
Hey, Jeff, let me tell you why they're going to want to hear on why they're going to want to watch on the Realm Network. Bro, remember I threw out the invite? Listen, Meltzer and none of these guys will come on Castrating the Mountain Marks, so I extended it to the subscriber. I said, if you got any balls, bro, come on the show. Bro, I got to give credit to Meltzer's subscribers and Keller's subscribers. They sent me a snapshot. They subscribed to their newsletter. They had the freaking balls to reach out. And one of them is a Brian Alvarez fan. That's why he gets the Meltzer newsletter. The other one is a Wade Keller subscriber. And, bro, like I had a laugh because they send me this thing, and then they end it with, looking forward to your response. Like, bro, I'm going to throw out the challenge and then ignore it. Bro, here's what these guys don't understand. This person writes to me, he's a Brian Alvarez fan. Bro, I'm not going to if the guy's a fan of Brian Alvarez, he's a fan of Brian Alvarez. I'm not going to yell at him. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to change his mind. I honestly am interested. Why? How are you a fan of Brian Alvarez? Like, what does Brian Alvarez bring to your life that you're a fan of him? And the same with the Keller guy. I'm not going to tell you unsubscribe to Keller. I'm not going to do that at all if that's what you like. But, Jeff, I sincerely am curious of why you would pay a guy double the amount of what we charge. We have now we have three wrestlers on three different shows every week. I'm genuinely curious. How does Keller what does he get your $8 for? I'm not going to yell at anybody, but I mean, bro, these guys right away took the, took the side of the road that I wasn't even going to contact them back. Do you think I would do that if I wasn't going to welcome you on the show?
Well, and you've probably set a good example. Obviously, they're not embarrassed. They're not ashamed. They're free to come on here. And you've set a good example by publicly admitting what a huge Teen Mom fan you are. Nobody else is embarrassed about anything, right?
And that's the thing, Jeff. It's the same with Raw and SmackDown. I think the shows are horrible. You think the shows are horrible. We give our opinion. If somebody watches the shows and enjoys it, it doesn't affect my life.
Right.
My life isn't affected if you're a Brian Alvarez fan. I really want to hear the rationale behind that. That it'll be an education to me. And who knows, bro? Maybe I'll walk away from it looking at things differently.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I do too. All right, Jeff, a couple of things I want to – I actually have things to talk about today, Jeff. I actually have things to talk about. First of all, bro, I want to give a shout-out to Jason Ham. He sent me a beautiful new copy of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Elton John. Elton John's by far and away his best album. Bro, one of the top 50 albums of all time, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. If you're going to buy one Elton John album, that's the album to buy. And, bro, I got a great one today. Merry Christmas, Vince. Thanks for all the entertainment with your podcast. I listen every day and love it. You ready, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please unmute me on Twitter? Hey, bro, hey, anybody out there that's muted on Twitter, if you want me to unmute you, send me an album. I'll gladly unmute you. But Jeff, how about this? His name is Mike Durbin. He sent me Lady Gaga's new album, Joanne. February 1st, he's going to be on Castrating the Marks. He can't wait. I can't wait to find out why I muted him.
I thought I recognized that name, and that makes sense if he's going to be on an episode.
What did he say? What did he do to piss me off to mute him?
I don't know. Sometimes I think I've noticed I've had a couple people contact me they will reply to a tweet that you're tagged in, and they will be insulting whoever started the tweet, and you just read it real quick, and you think they're insulting you, so you mute them, and you meet the wrong person.
Yeah,
I've had
I
that
buy
happen.
that.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've done that numerous times, Russ. I mute the wrong person.
You mute the wrong person, yeah. But like, yeah, and I got one, and they didn't want a shout out, so I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to say who it was, but if you're listening, thank you. I did get your gift. So
well, you could say you could say what it was. That
they didn't want a shout out, and I feel bad. Like mention, but I feel bad if I don't say anything. It was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
All right, I want to know what you got. You're not giving a guy up by saying what he's. How would I know who sent you?
Well, I don't know if he's obviously he doesn't. He's doing it to be nice, and he doesn't want attention. And I want to respect that, so I'm not going to say the name, but I did receive it, so thank you.
And Jeff, I've gotten a couple of those too. People don't want to shout out, and I really appreciate that. And and now I started going down the road of thinking like, if you send me something like, do I really got to shout you out? Like, shouldn't you be sending me something because you love me and you're a fan of me? Because I'm starting to believe, bro, I don't know if it's so much the love or the shout out. When somebody says, here, Vince, here's a gift, you don't have to shout me out. Now I know they love me. But when it's they make sure I shout them out, you see what I'm saying?
It doesn't. If anybody gets me something, I'll gladly shout them out.
I don't know, bro. I'm contemplating that. All right, Jeff, I got a lot of things to talk about because, Jeff, got to be careful because my wife's upstairs. Bro, the shitty gifts. Wait, Christmas is tomorrow, right, Jeff? So today's Christmas Eve. Okay.
Today's Christmas Eve for us. If you're listening on Realm, it is Christmas. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Sir.
Okay, last night, the shitty gifts got off to a rousing start. And I'm gonna discuss that. But before that, bro, I gotta bury my wife. I want to see how you feel about this, Jeff, because, bro, I've been this way my whole life. You know, all of a sudden it's, my wife is, I've never done this before. I've been this way my whole life. Jeff, when Christmas comes, okay, bro, I don't shop a month in advance, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a week. I like to get out there like maybe 3 days before Christmas, all the way through Christmas Eve. To me, that's the experience, bro. That's the experience, getting in the crowd. Then when you can't find something, it's the hunt of going from store to store to store. Bro, I've done that my whole freaking life. All right, bro? So one of the things my son asked for was like a Radiohead songbook. All right, bro? And, bro, here's where my son's a freaking knucklehead. Jeff, you're just not going to walk into a store and find the Radiohead songbook that he wants. It's definitely an Amazon item, but of course he didn't give me enough days to order it on Amazon and get it on time.
Unless you pay the super extra shipping cost to get it in a day or whatever it is.
So now, Jeff, now the hunt is on, and now I'm going to place to place to place. Now, I'll give my wife this, bro. I do make her drive me around a lot because, like, my eyesight's shot, and, I get nervous when I drive. So I do make her drive around. But, bro, we're on the hunt for this Radiohead gimmick. And, bro, she's freaking screaming at me, cutting promos at me, yelling at me. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not looking for this for me. Like, I'm not making you go crazy because I'm looking for something. This is a specific gift for your own son that he asked for. We're both his parents. We should be in this together. And, bro, she's cutting promos on me up and down because I'm making her drive around for hours.
Wouldn't you have to go to a specific, like, niche store to find something like that? I mean, that's a very specific. I mean, Radiohead's not a huge mainstream band. They were briefly, but now they're really, like a niche audience likes them. I don't think you can just walk into anywhere and find that, though.
You can't. And, bro, let's face it. You have to go into a music store, a store that sells instruments. Bro, they're far in between to begin with. I mean, the only real chain out there that I know of is Guitar. What's that Guitar? Or what's the name of that one?
Guitar World? Is that
Guitar
one?
World? Yeah, that's the only one that I know of. Now, there are mom and pops. You're never gonna find something like that in a mom and pop. So, like, if you don't find it in Guitar World, and there's 3 in the state, you're freaking driving. But I mean, why are you cutting a this kid asked for this? Not I didn't ask for this.
So was she upset about having to go store to store to store to store?
She was upset about having to go store to store to store to store and me waiting till the last minute.
Yeah. Well, see, it's nice for me. I didn't really have to do any Christmas shopping, so.
Because you told me yesterday, bro, why do I always forget your girlfriends? I got to write it down. What's her name?
Wendy.
Wendy. Well,
Yes.
I got to remember the Beach Boys. If I remember the Beach Boys song, I'll remember. Well, you know the song Wendy by the Beach Boys?
Only because you brought it up
It's a great song.
last
It's a great
time, right?
song. Okay, Wendy. Now, you told me, and it's before Christmas right now that we're recording this, and I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna get caught with your hand down your shorts, because you told me you and the beautiful Wendy, the wonderful Wendy, maybe if I remember, wonderful and Wendy, 2 W's. You decided you're not going to get each other gifts, right?
Yes, and that was her idea.
Okay, what I want to look at this for a minute. Why did she suggest that?
Holidays are stressful.
I mean, obviously, you're not Jeff Lane, the man who has everything. If you're the man who has everything, I'm with you, but you're not the man who has everything. So go ahead, bro.
Yes, besides this face and body, I don't have everything, right?
Right, okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
But yes, holidays, buying gifts and all that stuff is stressful to her, and she doesn't see a lot of importance in that type of stuff. So she didn't want to go through the stress of having to get each other stuff, and okay, what do we get each other? What if we don't like it? And then she's got to go specific places, and so she just decided, let's just not get each other anything.
Bro, I think it's a total setup. I think she is totally, and I'm telling you, bro, I think you're making a big mistake. I think she's totally setting you up because she's going to get you something and you're not going to have anything for her, which really makes me not understand your logic. Why?
Well, I said you cannot, if we're agreeing to this right now, we can't get up Christmas Day and all of a sudden you have a gift for me and I'm sitting there with my balls in my hand. Like, you can't. If we're making this deal right now, there's no going back on it.
Okay, but Jeff, here's what I don't understand. I honestly think if she brought this up, I think she's going to give you something. So here's my question to you, bro. Why wouldn't you have gotten her something anyway? For 2 reasons. Number one, if she gives you something, you have something now to give her in return. Number 2, if she doesn't give you something, you're giving her something anyway, and you're the hero.
No, that would make her mad. If I got her something after we agreed on not getting stuff, that would upset her. Because I broke the deal.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're telling me if the wonderful and wild Wendy gives you a gift,
I'm going to tell her you just invented that nickname. Yeah, because no, I would be upset that I didn't get her something because then I would feel like an asshole.
All right, bro. I think
so that's why I said we can't make this deal. So if I got her something after we agreed not to get something, and she actually followed the deal and didn't get me something, and I didn't, then that's making her look bad, and it's making me look like I didn't respect what she wanted to do.
I think it's a setup. Remember, I said that. By the time this show airs, we're going to know that.
Oh yeah, I will know right now. For those listening, I already know if that was the setup or not.
Okay, all right, Jeff. All right, let me tell you something. First of all,
so what did you call her? The wonderful and wild Wendy.
Wonderful and wild Wendy. Okay. Yeah, I'll think of more W's. I can't think back. All right, Jeff. Let me tell you something. The shitty gifts. Okay. First of all, bro, I've done a great job in putting the fear of God in my oldest son, Will, because he's the master of the shitty gifts. And Will's probably the only one that listens to these shows, bro. And he heard last year when I tore him apart. Bro, one year he gave me
like, tore him apart 2 years in a row.
Oh, yeah, bro. One year he gave me like a gas card that I actually gave back to him. I actually said, bro, you need this more than me, right?
Yeah, you don't drive. Your wife drives. So what do you need a gas card for?
So, bro, I've put the fear of God in him. So, like, now he listens to the show. So now he knows he's got to deliver. Bro, in the mail today, I got a gift from Will. Okay, bro. He got me the Disaster Artist, the book. I mean, bro, which is up for question. The book, James Franco's new movie.
Oh, so the book was written before the movie. It's
Franco, they bought the rights to the book and they made the movie.
Okay.
I mean, bro, not Franco.
You're not a reader, though.
Hey, bro, I'm his father for 30 years. He doesn't know I don't freaking pick up a book. There's no pictures in it. What am I going to do? I'm going to look at the print? But, bro, I'll let him off the hook with that. It was a good – I told him I liked the movie. I enjoyed the movie. So he figures he'll get me the book I'll never read. All right. But then, bro, very nice. If it would have been the book, I would have buried him. I would have buried him. But also, bro, in the package, and I've been looking for this for a very long time because, again, I'm all about the hunt. I don't like ordering things on Amazon. He was able to find and send me Nathan For You seasons 1 and 2.
I have that. That's awesome.
I know
it's so good, man. Yeah. It's so good. Somebody sent me that from the brand.
So he's off the hook. Okay. I want to lay down some groundwork with you first. Okay, bro. I want to lay because I want to paint the picture to everybody at home because, bro, they'll throw my Christianity at me. I don't want to hear anything about Christianity when it comes to gift giving. Okay, bro. So I want to paint a clear picture here of father and son. Because, bro, if you remember last year, I think my son VJ came in second because he bought me that Mike TV pop vinyl gimmick with the little Mike TV.
Yeah, I remember one year, and I don't remember if it was last year or the year before that. Annie won. Annie
won with the movement.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, which was tremendous. And I have a feeling Annie's going to win. You know why Annie wins, bro? She puts thought into it. That's why Annie wins. Will looks at the price, and VJ can go either way. You know what I mean? So, bro, let me set the stage so everybody knows that I'm not a freaking Scrooge. Jeff, obviously, you look behind me, you know my hobby is collecting vinyl. And that's what I do, bro. I go from thrift store to thrift store. I don't buy a lot of stuff new because it's too much money for me to spend. You know, so I'll go to thrift store to thrift store. Okay, bro. So as, you know, I'm going looking for this Radiohead book. Me and Amy come across a store here in Denver called Second Spin. Bro, it's like, you know, FYE. You know, it's got, you know, the vinyl and the CDs and the DVDs and the toys and everything else like this. Bro, I swear to God, not knowing anything about it, we go to Second Spin. Bro, going out of business sale 40 to 50% off.
Oh, nice. Now, so is this like, have you ever been to Coconuts in Evansville? Is it like that?
Oh, I used to go there all the time. I made friends with the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't know. It just sounds like that type of store.
He had to rap his name. I'll think of it in a minute. Yeah, okay. All right. But Jeff, listen, you and I both know when a store's going out of business, Jeff, they milk the 10% and the 20%. And then, bro, by the time you're up to 40 to 50, the store's picked clean. Right? I mean, I've gone through this a million times. The kid's name at Coconuts is Drake. Shout out to Drake. So, Jeff, now I see 40 to 50%. I'm like, oh, that's a great savings. But come on, we went past the 10, the 20. This place has been picked through, right? So, Jeff, I go in there with Amy. Bro, the store's stocked to the gills.
Wow.
Stocked to the gills. And, bro, 40% off new vinyl, 50% off used vinyl. Jeff, when I tell you stocked to the gills in new vinyl, I mean, bro, I am talking Bowie, Dylan, Neil Young, Pink Floyd, Kiss, Metallica, Black Sabbath. I mean, bro, all the big hitters were there. Everything was there. And I was like, holy shit. Bro, 40% off is significant for a record. Significant. And, bro, there were so many albums that I wanted and I would never buy because of the price tag, right? So, bro, listen, this paints a picture of who I am and who my son is. So, Jeff, I'm going through all these records and I'm picking out what I want, bro. Metallica and Justice for All, Kill 'Em All, the Beatles live at the Hollywood Bowl. I'm picking out all the albums I want, right? And then as I'm picking through them, I'm picking out what albums my son VJ would want. And, bro, keep in mind, he only asked for the songbook and one album. That's all he asked. So now I'm going off list. Okay, bro? So now, bro, I'm picking what I want. I'm picking what VJ wants. I'm picking what I want. I'm picking what VJ wants, right? Finally, bro, I find everything that I want between me and VJ. And I start doing the math in my head. As a matter of fact, Amy brought out her calculator, figured out what the price was going to be minus the 40%. I think, bro, the full price was like $280 or something like that. And then there was 40% off of that. Something like $280 or $360, something. But then there was 40% off. Okay,
so
bro,
that's a big chunk of change on the savings there.
Big chunk of change on savings, but Jeff, you know me, I still don't want to spend that much money. So Jeff, what do you think I do?
You try to barter with the guy behind the counter.
No, you can only really do that on used stuff. You can't really do it in new. What do I do, Jeff? As a great father,
you spend it anyway.
I start putting all the albums that I wanted back.
That's very unselfish.
Hold on, bro. I put my Metallicas back. I put my Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl back. I put my Black Sabbath Paranoid, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. I got such a beat up copy. Jeff, I put it back. And all I have now is I've got, I think, four, bro, brand new records for VJ. Okay, off list, bro. Not even on the list. All right, so and bro, even my wife was arguing with me to buy the albums I wanted to because of the savings, and I'm like, no, I can't spend that kind of money on records, bro. It's different if I go to Goodwill and I find something for $1. You know what I mean? I can't, even with the 40%, I can't justify that kind of money. All right, bro. So I get him the records, right? All right. So, bro, he comes over here last night with his girlfriend. All right. And he wants to give us our Christmas presents December 23rd. Why? I have no idea.
Well, he probably doesn't feel like coming out on Christmas.
Probably. So here's the first bad sign. Jeff, listen, anybody who knows me, okay, bro, there are a million records I want. Buy me a freaking record and you'll be over. You'll be over with me. Buy me a record and you're over with me. It's not hard to figure out. So here's the first sign, Jeff. This ain't going to go good. There's 3 very small boxes. All right. So, bro, right off the bat, I'm like, well, bro, quite frankly, I've never seen an album that small. Okay. So we can rule out any album. So now I'm thinking, man, there better be something worth my while in these 3 boxes. Now, Jeff, let me explain something to you about VJ and his girlfriend. Jeff, they both have very good jobs. Very good job. His girlfriend is working her way up in the Marriott chain. Okay. Bro, VJ works for, bro, you know that company that makes the jars that you put like the fruit in and stuff, the mason jars, they're called Bell. They've been around forever. Okay. He's moving up his ladder in that company. They both have full-time jobs, bro. Okay. No kids. Bro, I already told you, they don't have cable. They don't have internet in the house. So, Jeff, do the math.
Yeah, they're not spending a lot on bills.
Jeff, 2 people with a full-time job, no kids, no bills. Do the math. Okay?
Yeah.
So, bro, there's 3 little packages. So there's one that looks like a gift card. So I'm like, all right, let me open that first because I know it's a gift card.
Now, how do you feel about gift cards? Because to me, it's like, good, I can at least go get what I want. I don't have to pretend they got me something and pretend to like it. I don't have to fake it. Sweet, I got money to go spend on what I want, so I like gift cards.
I'm good with the gift cards. If it's the appropriate gift card.
Right. If you get one to like Macy's or something, you make.
Oh yeah. Like, okay, so bro, I say I'm sizing them up. I know one's a gift card. So I open it up. It's a gift card. Dunkin' Donuts. Beautiful.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no coffee in the world, Jeff, like Dunkin'. Jeff, when I was living in Evansville, I would drive to freaking Kentucky to get Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, that's a good gift card.
Okay, Jeff, what would be a good amount on the gift card?
Let's see. If you're just getting coffee, I would say 15 or higher. If you'd like to get donuts and coffee and maybe a muffin, 25.
Okay. I like getting the AM wraps, Jeff. I think they're only like $1.49 a piece or whatever. Okay, Jeff, the gift card, Dunkin' Donuts, $10. Yeah, well, Jeff, hold on. But now I'm saying to myself, okay, wait, there's 2 other gifts there.
Okay.
So maybe, the balancing out, we're only going to give him a $10 Dunkin' Donuts, right? I'm still open for this, bro. So then, bro, there's another gift. And I could tell by the way this gift is wrapped, it's an action figure. Okay. All right. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's an action figure. I love action figures, bro. Okay. So I open up the next gift, and it's this, if you can see, Jeff. Okay.
Catwoman. Yes,
Okay.
I can
Well,
see it. Realm Network.
Okay. First of all, Jeff, what's the first thing you notice about this?
It's from the classic series.
And what else, Jeff? Okay, let me show. Let me.
Yeah,
show
I don't know. I don't know what I need to notice there.
I got it right here to show you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now you see this. You see this packaging and everything like this of
Right.
Catwoman.
Right.
Okay. Then we see this. Okay. All right. See, Jeff. All right. These are the big boy action figures. You see, Jeff?
There's no accessories with Catwoman.
No, bro, look at the size of them.
Yeah, I can't tell. Okay. Yeah, now I can see. It was kind of glary.
Look at the size of these two things. So this is the big boy action figure. This is the 1999 action figure. Batman, surfs up Batman with the accessories.
And it says adult collector in the top corner on that one too.
Adult collector.
Right.
All right. Now we go to this one. First of all, what's it say, Jeff, in the up-hand corner there?
Ages 3 and up.
Ages 3 and up. Ages 3 and up. Okay. Also, Jeff, I hate to break the news to VJ. Okay, bro? Bro, I saw this in the dollar store for $3. For $3, I saw this in the dollar store. All right, Jeff? So now, here, this is Big Boy Batman, 1999, bro. This is 3-year-old and up.
Wow, that even
Catwoman.
had BAM in the packaging. Like that.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? That's cool. In the top corner.
Yeah.
In the plastic, it's got BAM on there.
Bam. Yeah,
that's cool.
Bam. Yeah. All right. This is $3 at the dollar store. Okay. 3 and up. 3+. Okay. So now I'm all right. So now we're up to $13.
Right. Now, before you continue, at least the thought was put into that one. He went for something he knew you would like. He knew you liked Batman 66. I'd give him credit for the thought on that one.
I disagree with that.
Right.
I think he was shopping in the dollar store looking for something for $1, and he luckily ran across this. So I definitely disagree with you.
That could be.
All right. So now, Jeff, we're at $13. Jeff, do the math in your head of what. First of all, Jeff, I went off list for the 4 albums. Okay,
Right.
Bro, the album he wanted was a reggae box set. Okay, box set, bro. It cost $70.
Was that before or after the discount?
No, that one wasn't discounted. I found that
okay.
before. That was full price. So then the 4 off list, Jeff, even with the discounts, they were about between 20 and 25 a piece. I do the math. What do we talk about? $200 roughly with tax and everything, right?
About.
So, bro, we're up to $13. And there's a 1 box left. And I'll tell you right now, there ain't no Willy Wonka golden ticket in this one last box. But, Jeff, it kind of has the shape of like, it could be like a watch box. It had that kind of a shape. So I'm like, I'm not big into jewelry. I don't, I even have a Batman watch, which is awesome, but I don't even wear it that much. But I'm like, what's in the box? Like, I'm not a jewelry guy. What could be in the box? And like, bro, we're at $13, so there better be something worth my while in this box. Ready? Bro, my wife's down here now, and now I'm going to get in so much trouble from this show because I'm burying. But bro, let me tell you why I'm burying him. Okay, he doesn't have internet. He can't hear the show.
Right.
Okay, so he'll never listen to this show. All right. So, bro, I open up this box. Ready, Jeff? The last box, the final box. Okay. 5 pieces of marzipan. Bro, you know the marzipan that looks like the fruit? There's a banana and there's a pear and there's 5 pieces in a little box. Now, Jeff, I got to be honest with you. I'm being kind by putting a $6.99 price tag on that. Because, and here's why I'm doing it, bro. I'm rounding it out to $20. I'm rounding all the. So now I'm thinking, bro, was there actually a $20 budget like on what you're getting me? And Jeff, here's the thing. Listen, bro, here's the thing. Annie's going to college, and bro, she's busting a butt. She works at Whole Foods and the whole 9 yards. Bro, if Annie doesn't have money to get me a gift, I totally get it. She doesn't have any money. Bro, they both work full-time jobs. And I just got 5 pieces of marzipan over here.
Now, the amount that you spent on him, is that usual? Did you way overspend?
Oh, no, that's definitely usual.
So he does. So it's not normal that he would only spend this. You guys would spend $20 on each other. There's normally a lot.
No, hell no. Are you kidding me? And Jeff, not only that, after I went off list and got the 4 albums for him, and I already had gotten him the box set, I still made Amy drive around looking for the Radiohead thing. I still made her drive around looking for that yesterday, and we couldn't find that.
Maybe he had a nice, expensive album in the car. If he got that Radiohead album, he was going to go get it and give it to you, or the Radiohead book. But since he didn't get it, he's taking the album back and getting his money back.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. I can't fathom.
Is he? Maybe he's just somebody that is just a bad shopper, hates doing it, can't get motivated, never knows what to get people.
But what does that have to do with dollars and cents? That's got nothing to do with money. Bro, there was clearly a $20 budget here. There was clear, and that's my whole thing. You both work. You don't have internet. You don't have cable. Are you kidding me?
That's probably why they don't have that stuff. They're very, very frugal with their money. They put it all into savings. So not only do they not paying for that stuff, they're not going to pay for other people's stuff either. And you're suffering because of it.
Unbelievable, bro. Bro, I got to tell you some other news. Bro, I came to the realization. I wrote a nice post today at russosbrand.com. Did you see it, bro?
Yes. Thank you for your kind words in there. Yes, you did.
Put you over. I could not do this without Jeff Lane, who has really been. You know, Jeff, you said to me very, very early on, I swear to God, and I know you're going to remember this. When we had, there was a little heat between us. And then you made the statement to me, you know what, you're like this because you think I'm going to screw you like everybody else and blah, blah, blah. You made that statement to me.
Yes, that was on the show with Conan and Glenn, I think.
Yeah, maybe. And you were right, bro. Jeff, I cannot tell you, bro, not that I'm not saying like I extended an olive branch to you and I've given you an opportunity. I mean, Jeff, I can't say that because and I say this all the time, you know, the work you do and what we generate and what I'm able to afford to pay you is a freaking joke. It's an absolute joke. But the fact is, you know, I hate to say opportunity because opportunity would mean, oh, I gave you a chance to make millions of dollars and I haven't done that. But I gave you an opportunity to at least come here, at least, you know, learn a little something, you know, make a little bit of money. You know, thank God, bro, we got listeners that send you gifts. I mean, you got the computer, which was really nice and all that stuff. But, bro, I cannot tell you how many other people I've done that to and just have been like absolutely screwed by every one of them. Every single one of them. Jeff, I have never screwed anybody in my life who extended me an opportunity and wanted to help me. I can't tell you how many freaking times I've been screwed over. And you have been very, very, very loyal. And I know that more than anybody else because I know, you know, I can only pay you so much, which is crazy. And I'm hoping, you know, come the first of the year, we can slowly but surely increase that. But I remember you said that to me and you were right, bro. You were right. But here you are. I even called you 5 minutes before today to do the show with me. And here you are. And I hope you know how grateful I am of that.
No, I appreciate that. And I know you don't like to say things like you gave me an opportunity, but you did give me an opportunity because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be in this business. I wouldn't have the opportunity to come on here, learn from you. You like, I got to do something and that a lot of people wish they could do, learn from the best at that particular job in the industry. You allowed me to write Rocky Mountain Pro shows with you and learn from you. And you are the most successful of all time. So I was very lucky to do that. So I that was a big opportunity. Doing this every week, big opportunity. But we always said, we've said this for, you know, years, and we obviously see improvement or we couldn't have kept going, but we're sacrificing now because we know what we have and we know what we can build. And our goal is to make this into, you know, a big enterprise, you know, comfortable living, things like that. And I know you're going to break the news, but just over the past few months, we've seen a huge increase. So yes, you have given me opportunities, and I appreciate that. So thank you.
But I wasn't going to break the news yet.
Okay, but it's coming up. It's coming up.
It's coming at the end. But I wrote this article because I swear to God, Jeff, like I finally come to the realization, and I'm going to tell you how I knew I came to this realization.
Okay.
I finally came to the realization, you know what, bro? I'm going to be 57. Bro, I'm going to say whatever the hell I want when I want. And if you don't like it, it's too freaking bad. Because 99.9% of the time, I'm telling you something for your own freaking good. Okay, and if you don't want to hear it, then go in the corner and freaking cry, mute me, block me, do whatever you want to do. Okay, I had to wear a mask for so long, bro. After the WWE and WCW and TNA could never say what I wanted or what I really felt because of the ramifications, and I had to hold things inside, and I had to put on a facade. I'm done with that, bro. That's over. That's over. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I don't care. Okay. And you know, bro, it's very liberating. It's very freeing. It took me a long time to get here, bro. I told you, I'm not going to do things I don't want to do. I don't care. I don't care how much money is involved. I'm not going to do them. I'll find other ways to get back doing things that I enjoy. Okay. So Jeff, you do that gimmick. Who unfollowed me, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, you should.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know how to do it. I just normally go through and I look at who I'm following, and if they unfollow me, then I unfollow them back.
Well, Jeff, that's a pain in the ass when you got 50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But see, I don't follow that many people.
Yeah. And I try to do that, bro. I try to do that, but it's a long process. So who unfollowed me helps because it immediately tells you who you were following that unfollowed you. And as soon as I see, if you're not following me, I'm unfollowing you.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Unless it's, you know, like somebody that I follow because
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Like somebody like that, right?
Yeah, I don't expect Rihanna to be following me any day soon, or Howard Stern. Okay?
Right.
So I'm going through who unfollowed me. And because, bro, I especially look when I lose a verified person. Okay? Because when I lose something verified, that usually tells me I said something to piss somebody important off.
Yeah.
Okay? So I saw my verifications went down. So I'm like, let me follow, blah, blah, blah. So sure enough, bro, WWE somebody. And he had 162,000 views. Bro, it was either Dawson or Daly. Who's the other jabron? Dawson,
Dash, and Dawson.
Okay, it was one of those two guys were actually following me, bro. It was either Dashin or Dawson.
It was probably Dawson because he used to tweet a lot of stuff that was very similar to what you were saying about the wrestling business.
Interesting. So now Dawson, who's back on TV, bro. Didn't we make the comparison last week to what are they called again? The Revolution, the Rival.
The Revival, yeah.
Yeah, what did we say, bro? Like, you know, I think I said I don't exactly think they're going to be talking about the Revival in the same sentence as the Steiner Brothers and Legion of Doom. I said something like that.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people in the business, they don't take the critique as a business critique because of the way they're presented by the WWE. They take it personally.
Exactly. So this guy took it personally and unfollowed me. And I got to tell you, Jeff, in the past, that would have really bothered me. Like I've had Shawn Michaels unfollowed me, bro. And I'm sure, you know, the last conversation I had with Shawn was a great conversation. He did the show. We had a great conversation on the show. I publicly say he's the greatest I ever worked with. But, bro, when he started working at the training center in NXT and Triple H, I was unfollowed. And that bothered me. But, bro, that was Shawn Michaels. You know, and that hurt me because it's nothing personal against Shawn. Nothing at all. You know, it's not a personal thing. But so this guy, now this would have upset me in the past. But I swear to God, bro, I'm saying to myself, you know, bro, who are you? Like Dash, I don't even know if you're Dash. I don't even know if you're Dawson. You've been in the business for about freaking 10 minutes. I've been in the business for 30 years. When I make a statement or have an opinion about something, it comes out of experience, and it's not a freaking personal thing. So like, oh, so freaking bro, if unfollowing makes you feel better, than freaking unfollow me. And you know, bro, there are a lot of WWE employees that still follow me. And you know what, bro, if you guys think you're going to get in hot water because of things I say, bro, unfollow me. But I swear, Jeff, for the first time in my life, I could care less. Dawson, Dash, honestly, I question whether they're going to be talking about you in 20 years like they talk about Vince Russo. And when I say something, bro, you should freaking take that criticism as somebody that has freaking experience. But that's how I found out, Jeff. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I don't care. I just don't care.
You know, I think the only one that is publicly like said that they understand where criticisms come from you and it's Kevin Owens, and that one interview he did a couple years ago. You know, like people, we say it all the time. You're not criticizing the talent, you're criticizing the creative, you're criticizing the effort of the WWE, all that. We say it every single show, but it still doesn't matter. I think when certain people hear their name and they hear a criticism attached to it, it immediately is personal. And I don't know if a lot of people can help that. You know, it's like, okay, well, maybe he was a big fan of yours. A lot of stuff with their gimmick. You were saying on the show, and I remember putting this over a while ago, they're no flips, just fists was their tagline. And I remember putting, so maybe he was a huge fan of yours, and you're criticizing their presentation, and he took it personal. I could see that happening. I don't know, but I think a lot of people just need to just sit back and relax and say.
I say all the time about Kevin Owens, what I read between the lines of Kevin Owens, I can see, you know, bro, he's a good husband. He loves his kid. He's always talking about his kid. There's always pictures about his kid. He did go through the indies for years and years and years. Bro, I'm sure this guy is a hell of a guy. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't know him personally. I'm sure he's a hell of a guy. But when I'm looking at a freaking television show, I'm critiquing that television show. And you know what, bro? People's feelings are going to get hurt. But I never say anything about them personally, bro. And
if they needed an example, and sorry to cut you off there, but Kurt Angle is one of your best friends in the world, and you criticize the way he is presented almost every single week, the way he is booked. You are not critiquing Kurt Angle as a person or Kurt Angle as a performer. You're critiquing the way that WWE presents Kurt Angle as a wuss a lot of the times. And this is one of your best friends in the world. So if you can critique that about Kurt Angle, you can critique Kevin Owens, Scott Dawson, and the list goes on and on. But some people just can't separate the business from personal. And I think that's human nature, though.
But like I said, bro, I'm glad that happened, because like I said, I came to the realization, like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't faze me anymore. Like, I swear to God, the Satins and all these guys, it don't faze me. I mean, bro, did it not come out? You know, I had all that heat with Ryan Satin because he made it personal. You know, when you start labeling me, bro, now we got a personal problem. You don't freaking label me when you don't know me, okay? But, bro, did it not eventually come out over time? Now it's clear to everybody this guy picks fights with freaking everybody, bro. And after time, now people look at Ryan Satin and now, Vince was right about this guy. Everything Vince said about this guy was right. Every time, you know, Meltzer and Keller report on something and it doesn't come to fruition, oh, okay, that's what Vince is talking about, that they really don't have legitimate contacts in the business. They're not allowed backstage. They really aren't in the, you know what I'm saying? Bro, a guy like freaking that Sam Roberts guy who we had on our show, he's in the know. If Sam Roberts was started talking about things happening backstage and in the locker room, I know he's there. He's in that freaking locker room. So I'm not going to doubt him. But, you know, so like I said, bro, over time, it all comes out in the wash anyway, bro.
Right. But you know, I have a feeling he was probably a fan of yours and he took it personal.
Well, you know, I feel bad about that. You know what I mean? But it's not a personal thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing, bro. They took this revival and they just put him on WWE and was supposed to know everything about Dash and Dawson, and I know nothing about that. I don't know what they're reviving. Are they paramedics? I don't know. I don't know what they're reviving.
And that's the thing. Like, they're bringing back the old school. It was very clear in NXT. But again, they come up. They don't introduce them to the WWE audience. I think they were only on for 2 weeks. All I remember is they put him over the New Day. Then one of the guys got hurt. We haven't seen him since. So now they come back. There's no reintroduction. They didn't really introduce them the first time. They're not telling us as casual viewers who these people are.
And Jeff, why isn't that a behind the scenes story? They came up 2 weeks. They beat New Day. The guy got hurt. Now they got to start all over again. Why aren't they showing me that story?
Right. Yeah. I mean, they just bring them out and they wrestle and they beat somebody and they expect people to care about them.
Can you imagine that, Jeff, as a human nature, human interest story? You get the opportunity to make it and go to the big time. 2 weeks in, you're hurt. Now you got to go through rehab all over again. Are they going to say, I'm injury prone? Am I going to get it? That's a great freaking story. Tell me that story. Now, by the time the guy makes his debut back, now I'm rooting for the guy. Right. That's not that difficult, bro. It's not.
Yep. But I mean, that's why you don't care about these guys. It's not because of who they are or how they wrestle. It's because WWE is not giving you a reason to care about them.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Jeff. I said I was going to save this for last. Big announcement. Okay. Jeff, I've been podcasting for a while because I always said, bro, when I get into it and when I commit to it, you're going to get my all. And, everybody knows, bro, I started with Pyro and Ballyhoo, and I'm not going to get into that, but I don't care if you believe me or not, because I don't care anymore. When I had some type of a partnership with somebody, that literally wanted to change the rules, 6 months in, whatever it was. And I said, no, we're not going to change the rules because we had an agreement in place. And I was told, well, either we change the rules or I pull the plug. And I said, go ahead and pull the plug. Okay. But even with that, bro, I was still committed to those people that had already subscribed to the brand. I had to find another home. I didn't want them to lose a dime. I wanted to make good on their money, even though it was only for a couple of bucks. I was able to get with the Realm Network, transfer everybody over to Realm. And I don't think anybody lost money in the process because that was important to me. And, we built Realm, got on podcast one 5 days a week, never miss a day, committed, bring on legitimate people. Now we got Disco and Stevie and Big Vito on every single week, which is where I want to be. The only 2 shows, Jeff, we do on our own are I do That's Life. And then we also do the review now by ourselves, right?
Just this. Well, that's what Stevie Richards is going to come on as the review.
Oh yeah, Stevie's going to do.
We did Castrating the Marks for
Castrating the Marks. Right. Castrating the Marks is me and Jeff. That's Life is my show about life. The other 3 weeks we have legitimate superstars in the business, and I think I'm in a spot now, bro, where I like where we are. I like the fact the YouTube channel, bro, and giving people opportunities to do their own YouTube show. I mean, people like, Miss Chantel and freaking Rocky and the Super Ugly guys that have been doing their show forever. Freaking Rue, who is so freaking entertaining. Bro,
Chantel's doing some work for us now behind the scenes that a lot of people don't get to see.
Behind the
YouTube now, too.
Bro, yep. Rue's going to an NXT event, and he's going to interview fans for us. I can't wait. But, I'm happy where it is, bro. I'm happy to see the growth. And a lot of that has to do with the consistency, Jeff's consistency. Bro, Jeff maintains YouTube, bro. You're the one, you put new stuff on there all the time. I don't do that. You never miss a day. You never miss a day tweeting. It's consistency. I like where we are. Who knows what 2018 brings, bro? I mean, I like where we are now. I like the fact now that Keller subscribers and Melson subscribers are going to come on our show. I like that because I guarantee you, bro, when I'm done with them, they're gonna see the light of day. But With all that being said, Jeff, I guess it's been about 3 years. I don't even know what my start date was. I really don't.
Well, you started at Pyro and Ballyhoo, I think summer of 2014, and we started with Realm in April 2015, and then we started with Podcast One in April 2016. So we've been with Realm about what's April, the 4th month, so about 2 3/4 or 2 2/3 years with Realm, and about a year less of that with Podcast One.
Okay, and with all that being said, we're and listen, my weakness is marketing and advertising and selling and getting sponsors. I mean, I'm a creative guy, and that's very, very difficult for me to do. But with all that being said, Jeff, with this last promotion that we just did, heading into January 1st, I'm happy to announce, I'm proud to announce that all the hard work from you, from everybody else involved, Disco, Vito, Stevie just joined us, everybody involved, Kenny Bolin giving a shout out to, we have the most subscribers, bro, right now in the Realm Network than I've ever had, going all the way back to Pyro and Ballyhoo. And bro, when Pyro and Ballyhoo, when that happened to me, bro, I lost a lot of subscribers. I mean, I lost like half of them. And I had to start all over again, bro, almost from scratch. And, here we are, bro, heading into 2018. Right now, we have more subscribers to the Realm Network than we ever had before.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's a great feeling, too, that we get these new people and we see them tweeting us, just join the Realm Network, just join the Realm Network. Excited. They want to check out the shows, and I love it. And I hope everybody, feels like they're getting 100% effort from us, because every single day, doesn't matter how many subscribers we have, we put our full effort into the shows, into the presentation. Realm Network working behind the scenes to get the shows put up on video. Podcast One, Blaine at Podcast One, helping us out tremendously, getting stuff put up. Like I said, Chantel's helping me with some YouTube stuff now. We got all these people doing shows for us just for exposure. They're not getting paid, but they're there every single week with their show. And it's just, I don't know. And the same people tweeting me, they, brand stuff every single day. They're so bought into this, and it's like a family atmosphere. It just feels good when you actually sit back and see what we have here. It's tremendous.
And also, Jeff, it feels good to me because if you read through the lines now, bro, I say this all the time. I say they're literally there are kind of 3 groups of people that dislike me. Okay. The first group is the internet writers. For a couple of reasons. Number one, our psychology on wrestling, we completely disagree. That's number one. And number two, bro, let's face it, all these guys wanted to do what I did. I mean, if Meltzer and Keller and Johnson and Scherer and Marbles and all Satin, if all of them had the chance to do what I did, they would have jumped on it in a second. Yep. So the fact that they don't like me because of my wrestling philosophy, and I kind of spent a lot of years doing what I did, they hate me. Okay, that's one group. Group number two, those that were kind of on my level in the business. Okay, bro, and I'm talking about, you can see people out on my, a Jim Cornette, a Bruce Pritchard, an Eric Bischoff, people that I worked with day in and day out, that were on my level. Now, bro, I'll tell you where that hatred comes from. Here's where that hatred comes from. It's professional jealousy. Because every one of those guys, bro, I kind of leapfrog, at WWE, WCW, TNA. I kind of leapfrog them. But, bro, that's the thing. Now everybody sees. With all these promos they cut on me, I'm a piece of crap, and I'm this, and I'm that. And, it just seems like Pritchard is the latest one obsessed with me. Somebody even tweeted him the other day, bro, I got so sick and tired of you talking about Vince Russo on every show. I just stopped listening to you, But what that was, bro, and I've said this all along, it simply was my work ethic, and I freaking outworked them. And behind the scenes, bro, I ran circles around them. And I did it the right way. I didn't play politics. I worked my freaking ass off. And, bro, either they could not match my work ethic, or they were too lazy to, or wanted to take the shortcut and play a political game. But now, bro, now everybody on the brand and everybody that subscribes and everybody that listens sees that Vince Russo work ethic. I don't call a show in once a week. We do a show 5 days a week. It is Christmas Eve right now, and me and Jeff are doing this show. So you see, like I said, it all comes out in the wash. Now you see how I work. Just like Vince McMahon paid me, I busted my ass for Vince McMahon. Dixie Carter paid me. You're paying subscriptions. I'm busting my ass for you. So everything, bro, over time, it just comes out in the wash, who's who, what the truth is about people. And people are always going to be exposed, Jeff. So like I said, I take this job as seriously as I did with any job I ever had in wrestling. And I know you do too, bro. We're not taking anybody's money. We make sure on a weekly basis that everybody gets their money's worth.
That's right. This is my job. This is how, I pay my bills right now. And I would like to just keep doing that because I enjoy my job. And I know a lot of people, most people are probably at jobs that they don't like. And I'm lucky to have a job that I like. So my goal is to make this where I'm living comfortably off a job that I like. And the only way I can do that is by taking this seriously and giving, 200% every single time we do a show.
Yeah. So that's it, bro. Me and Jeff really, really wanted to thank you. As we sit here, bro, people still have today, to sign up, the very last day to sign up for the Realm Network. And we're still getting subscribers too, Jeff. I haven't even updated the number to you, but we have one last day. We're still getting subscribers, and everybody knows, bro, I get a lot of DMs and email. I try to get back to everybody, bro. Sometimes it's just impossible, but I really do. And especially when I see like you need somebody to talk to, or there's a problem or there's an issue. I mean, those people I make sure I get to. A lot of times, bro, when it's people putting over the show and, we help them and they enjoy the show, sometimes I don't get back to all of those people. But I really do make it an effort because like Jeff said, this is the one thing that I do enjoy doing. I hate when I have to leave my house and go to a wrestling event where I'm walking back in a dressing room and the stuff just never freaking changes, Jeff. I mean, Jeff, I'm sitting here today and I'm thinking of it's Christmas Eve. How many guys at the WWE and girls are flying out to work now? I mean, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
So that's it, Jeff. Any last words from you?
No, I hope you have a great holiday, man. And I hope everybody listening had a great holiday, or you're having one today on the Realm Network. Enjoy your family or whatever you do. If you don't celebrate, hopefully you had a good holiday whenever your holiday took place. So just enjoy it. Try not to be stressed out about life over these few days. Just relax and enjoy the season.
And That's Life, I think, is the next show tomorrow. Yep. I'm so off kilter, bro, with these days. I will have That's Life tomorrow. We will continue to do that show. It's my favorite show of the week. But again, everybody, I know if you're on Realm, this is Christmas Day. If you're on Podcast One, we're past it. But man, I hope everybody had a great day. I want everybody to have a good year. I want us to become stronger and stronger and stronger and be those people that are freaking setting an example and just being raw and just being honest and just trying to make, this world a better place. But that's it, everybody. Thanks for the support. We love you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.